Greetings all, and welcome to the channel. My name is Craz, and today we're heading off into the Wastelands of Ohio to explore the Burning Springs update. Alright, we're here in Burning Springs, and I'll be honest, I have no idea where to go. The downside of not looking at anything ahead of time is I have no idea where anything is. Now, according to the game, I'm supposed to go over to Highway Town, which means heading that way, but I see some goovles over there, and a pile of stuff, and I really want to go check that out. Plus, I saw that thing down there blinking, and I really want to find out what that is. Well, that's a guy's head. Appalachia. Ah, okay. This is one of the things that was actually spoiled for me. The downside of the community making so many videos about every little detail in the Fallout universe is this was already spoiled. I know that these intel cases are all throughout the world. You collect enough of them, you get rewards depending on how many you collect. I mean, it's kind of nice to know that ahead of time, but at the same, it's like, spoilers! Locked briefcase with a large, Appalachia chemical logo on it, a large label, they found a Appalachia chemical, We have now begun dirty laundry. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take a fight with these ghouls for absolutely no reason. Alright, what do we got here? Just a pile of junk? Okay, so it looks like there's piles of junk everywhere. My loot goblin senses are just going haywire right now, wanting to check every single pile of loot out there. But I must resist. Must continue on. Oh, hey, look at that. A magical, legendary floating tree. Oh, it's a log, too. Can I go under it? No. Oh, Bethesda. Here, look where it is. See, there's, what is it, Rust Kingdom? And there's your floating tree. Ah, Bethesda. Ooh, are those rooftops? Well, let's go have an explore. Actually, you know what? Do not gleefully run over here. There's another floating tree! Oh, this isn't looking very good. I don't know what's over here. It could be a death claw, it could be scorched, it could be ghouls. Oh, what is it? Rust. Okay, cool. I have to hunt you guys still. I'm going to go take the high ground. Ouch. And clear. Ooh, they had a sniper. The brackets are still moving, so somebody's still around. Are they in the building that I'm on? Highway Town Settler? How's it going? I'll take that. Is there anything interesting in here? There's another ghoul out there. I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot of charred ghouls. Is that a person? That's a Rust Raider. Why is he yellow? Shouldn't he be an enemy? Desperate Survivor and a Rust Raider. Is that a random encounter? I'm a little busy. I think I'm done here, actually. That Rad Hog. I don't know how strong they are. I'm tempted to find out, but I gotta go save this guy first. Where'd he go? Hold on. What's the story here?
Begging is weakness. You know the rules.
Please. How long have we known each other?
What's going on here?
Doesn't matter. Rust King says only the strong survive.
It's the rust. It burns. I just need some water, then I'm good. Please don't.
Pathetic. Damn. Now I'm thirsty. Rules are rules. If you have a problem, take it up with the Rust King.
What did I just witness? I don't even know what that was, but it was a thing, I guess. And more floating trees. Ooh, more debris down here. Looks like it's a location. You got raiders, ghouls, scorpions, what do you got? Oh, these stumps are gonna drive me crazy. One of these has to be a hollowed stump. Oh, hello. Oh, and he's got a handler with him. Oh, look at that. I wonder, how does that work? What do the handlers do? Oh, obviously he handles the Deathclaw. If I take out the handler, does the Deathclaw just go, like, feral and start attacking things? I don't know how that works. Why is there nothing here, though? This is very, very suspicious. Huh? Oh! Nice. We got out there, Scorch or Ghoul? Ghoul! There's going to be a lot of... a lot of ghouls out here, isn't there? Damn, it's still going. Well, what are you, and why are you not a marked location? Hello, what is that? That's a cow. That's a cow, and that is a ghoul. Why is there a Brahmin out here? Are those piles of... what in the world? The Brahmin do this? Corpse piles? Oh, that's not good. Oh, they're shooting out a couple of bugs. Alright, well, let's check out this location. The corpse piles, those are things now. Alright. Alright, let's go. What is this? I probably shouldn't get near it. This doesn't appear to be radioactive. Were there people in all of these containers? What is... oh, I hear a beep. There's an Abraxo nearby. Ah! I don't see ghouls. I don't see Scorched. If I don't see a bunch of smaller enemies, that makes me believe there's going to be one big enemy. And I really don't want to deal with those right now. I've got the location discovered, but I gotta know what's here. Don't be a Deathclaw. No Deathclaws, no Deathclaws, no Deathclaws. What's down there? Ooh. What's with all the fires? What is this place? Oh, I have so much exploring to do. Uh-oh. I'm hearing that you're about to be attacked music. This whole area... don't say it. I'm about to jinx myself. This whole area and there's nothing here? No enemies? I don't believe it. Oh. I am going to have to turn up my headset to find all of those. Ooh, cement. There's somewhere I can deconstruct all that stuff? No? Damn. Alright, I'm supposed to keep going this way. Oh, floating rocks. Good, good. Matches the floating trees. Wait, where's that rad hog? I don't want to run into him out here. Nice little covered bridge up there, and so... is that a building or a sign? I can't tell. That is a sting wing of some kind. And pop. That was a disturbingly strong sting wing. And where are we now? Okay, so that's where I just was. What are you? What are you? What are you? Shoot first, ask questions later. Oh, there's probably a case up there, isn't there? How do I... where's your stairs? There's your stairs? Okay, all the ambient noises, I don't like those. I can't tell if something's actually growling at me, or if it's just the wind. And there is a case up here. That rad hog, he was over here, wasn't he? Yeah, there he is. Now, I unfortunately did see the clip from the trailer where the rad hog pretty much one-shot somebody. I'm wondering if that was just for being dramatic, or should I really, really be avoiding that thing? Well, seeing as how there's no reason to go and pick a fight with it right now, I'm going to avoid it. While I got the high ground here, where would I like to go? Oh, looks like there's a little camp over here. Can't tell if there's anybody there or not. So, there's cannon marker over there. Looks like a pretty big area to explore. Then over there, there's a railway. And then there's just a couple of smaller individual locations in between. I don't even know where I'm gonna begin, but... let's start with this spot. Behold the weak. I hear footsteps, heavy footsteps. There's another ghoul! Whoa, hello, what's going on down there? Okay, so death claws are just all over the place. Does anybody remember when running into a death claw meant something? When it was like a dramatic, cinematic event? Now it's just, oh look, another death claw. You know what would have been nice? You know what would have been just different? Bring back the gator claw. Well, I guess I gotta go. Man, the death claw is not even a problem. It's literally just an annoyance. I look at the death claw over there, I'm like, great, now I gotta avoid him or go through a bunch of ammo. What in the hell? Oh, okay. Where's that stupid death claw? Ugh. What's over here? Not gonna be like a rusted Mirelurk queen or something, is there? Fort's stupid. This is your fort? Or is that your fort? No, that's your fort. Well, I can either go check... Again, I heard growling. I can either go check out the fort or try to make it past the Deathclaw. And the fort belongs to the Rust. Alright, well... Man. You're hindering my exploring. Alright, what's that? Ooh, that said legendary. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Deathclaw, stay over there. Don't you dare come over here. I see you over there still. Now, one of you... That one. Nice. Whoa, not nice. What was that? What was that? The hell did I just hear? What in the... Oh, okay, so this update is just definitely not stable. Yeah. Few rough edges. Ooh, look at the aura. Hey, how come they get such a cool aura out here and the aura you can get from the Atom Shop does not look nearly as good? Man, whatever. And more floating trees. Did they use AI to generate this map? Be honest. That is a bigger rail yard than I thought it was going to be, but it looks like it's just ghouls, so that is not a concern. Is that over there? I'm going to be asking what is that just forever. Well, if it's only ghouls here, then I'm really not worried about that. Hello. I think it might legitimately just be a bunch of ghouls. Highway Town Settler. That was not the high ground, dude. There's a whole little base up here. Okay, I don't know what that weird sound was, but I could go with not hearing it anymore. Oh, that's cool. Looks like they knocked the door right off the hinges and they had a final fight out here. So he climbed on the vent thinking he'd be safe. Or was he just caught on the vent? There's a story here. Yeah, ghouly ghouly ghoul. Yeah, ghouly ghouly ghoul. There you go. Oh, what do we have here? An inaccessible hatch. I hear beeping. I hear the Abraxo beep. There's the Abraxo. Get back to work! A bunch of random loot. Ooh, break room keys. Where's the break room? Ooh, new stuff. Okay, they really gotta tone down these ambient sound effects. That just goes outside, doesn't it? What the? Are these breakable? Are you telling me I gotta look out for breakable planks now? I mean, that's a good thing, it's more immersive, but at the same time, it's like, really? No tutorial about that or nothing? Like, if you're gonna implement a new feature like that, and why was that chained off if... Whatever. If you're gonna implement a new feature like destructible environments to get into new locations, you really gotta tutorialize it. Like, they should have did that way back in the introduction at the Rust Kingdom. They should have had, like, you gotta break the planks to get through a hole in the cell, and then crawl through a tunnel, maybe. And then eventually they catch you and you have to fight anyway, but... Come on. Tutorials, people. Where the hell is the break room? Don't mind me, don't mind me. Hello, I heard a beep. Oh, it's a book. Stash box over here. Oh, there's a rad roach. Where is the break room? That would be the break room. I probably could have got in through the roof or something like that, but... I hear a beep. Hello? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Where are you? No ghoul? Alright. Nice. Oh, cap stash. Love those. Oh, a backpack. Cool. I mean, this guy probably doesn't think that, but, you know. Well, I gotta look out for backpacks. I gotta look out for destructible, boards that I can knock down to get into secret locations. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, look at the sky. Look at that. Alright, I forgot. I already forgot there was a death claw out there. I got so, like, taken back by all the new stuff to explore and all the new stuff to see, I completely forgot. Oh, by the way, there's a death claw out there. I hear you. Where are you? Where are you? Alright, let's get the... Ooh, almost fell through the ceiling. Ah, I didn't fall through the ceiling! Damn it. Oh, those noises are gonna take some getting used to. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was a creepy, like, violin noise. And now I hear creaking. Okay, what is waiting for me out here? A water tower that way. Logic says there should be people there. Just a bunch of towers. I really, really, really want to go play New Vegas. Okay, the general direction I'm supposed to go in is this way. The Death Claw is over that way. Let's see what's over this ridge. Hello? No. Man, look at that. That looks modded. That's so nice. That's somebody's house. And it's marked as a location. What is waiting in there? Again, if I don't see ghoul, scorch, bugs, something, I assume there's one big enemy in there somewhere. So where... Storage depot? It's too quiet. Oh, there's a cow. Alright, well, I'm really curious as to what's in here. That's what's in here. Hazmat suit. Alright, well, it didn't do them any good. That just goes outside. Oh. Heard more beeping. There it is. There's nothing here, really? There's no way they actually learned from that. Because that's one of the big things I hated about Fallout 4, was apparently they had playtesters who, they, like, surveyed to see how often they got bored while playing the game because of the blankness in between locations. Which is why Fallout 4 just has encounters all over the place. You can't really walk around for more than 5 minutes without running into super mutants or a random spawn of some kind. So if they've actually gone back to having locations that are simply locations, and they don't need 50 random enemies just shoved in there for the sake of having enemies there, then I'm okay with that. It's way more immersive and way more fun that way. Because let's face it, you can't really call it a wasteland if literally every location that you go to, it's just, there's enemies everywhere. It means there's life everywhere. It's not a wasteland. Well, let's go see how this Brahmin's doing. Hey, Brahmin, and there's corpse pile. So if I see Brahmin, there's gonna be corpse piles? This is weird. Where's the... There he is. Oh, he's a restorator. Alright, I'm heading up to this water tower. I want to see what's up here. Hello? There's nothing here. Oh. Mole miner, where are you? And dogs. Hello, sir. Sir. You can't run from the Lord. Give me that. The shooting? Yeah, more than shooting. What are you? What are you? What is going on? Am I witnessing a deathmatch? No way. That Deathclaw just got destroyed. Bleached Ugua? Agua? I don't even know how to say his name, but he's bleached and he's down there. Oh, okay. He destroyed that Deathclaw. Oh no. Alright, well, heading just over here near that water tower, I managed to find another case. And I also happened to look back and notice that at top of this water tower there is a toolbox. I'm assuming you could jump on these barrels and then kind of parkour your way up if you didn't have the mutation. And there's another case up here. Ah, look at that. I didn't even hear the beeping because of the mole miner. Is that a shovel? Oh. 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 Is that a... That is a doll arm. That is a doll arm. What the... Who did you piss off? Hmm. You know, I could probably take him, especially on top of the tower. Such a bullet sponge, though. Do I want to? 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 Alright, this is a very stupid decision. Oh, you are so tanky. So I'm pretty sure the developers knew we were gonna do this. No, no healing. No, stop that. No, bad. He's gonna knock me down and kill me, I know he is. Hold on, I gotta reload, wait. Okay, well, he did. Let's see what this... Was that even worth it? No. Not even a little. Alright, now that I've gotten through the introduction quest and had some time to freely explore, what are my first impressions of the new update? First of all, I'm definitely getting the Nuka World vibes. You know, with the whole raiders sending out the fake radio signals so that we get tricked into going to help them, only to end up getting captured and then having to do some form of gauntlet or arena in order to impress our captors so they end up letting us go. So that all seems quite familiar. But how do I feel about the actual update and the story? I really don't like how it seems to be sped through so much. They definitely could have drawn out that entire introduction to the Rust King. I mean, first of all, the fact that it's a smart super mutant, there's only so many of those in the Fallout universe, that really should have been some kind of a big reveal, not just a, oh hey, there he is moment. And the fact that they have Deathclaw handlers. I mean, we really should have been brought to a much smaller raider camp. We should have been introduced to the Rust Raiders. We should have been introduced to the way the world works over here. And then, you know, at some point, have a boss fight with a Deathclaw handler. You can't just throw that into the universe and be like, oh, by the way, Deathclaw's completely tameable now. So, as far as world building, that all seemed very, very rushed, and it definitely could have been a lot more thought out. But if you look at it under the context of you've just been thrown into this world, you don't know how things work, maybe this is in fact just how it is over here, well, alright, then it's kind of interesting. It's a lot to be thrown at you so quickly, but I get it, I guess. Now, obviously, I don't know a lot about the story. I could just go and look up some videos and spoil every little detail for myself, but I'm definitely not going to do that, because what's the point in doing that? So I am curious to find out how the Rust King got to power, if that's even explored. Chances are it won't be. I'm curious as to how the ghoul plays into all of this. I'm curious as to what all this red powder or paint or whatever it is that I'm seeing all over the place is. I mean, obviously I can assume it's the rust, but I don't know where it came from, what it is, or what it's doing, so it'd be nice to find out. Now, unfortunately, I say this without much enthusiasm, because unfortunately the way Bethesda thinks these days is that their fan base just wants to run around and pick up bobbleheads and find shiny objects. To be fair, completely true. But they've actually referred to the fan base as they could give you the greatest works of Shakespeare, and you would tear out the pages and throw feces at each other. So, pretty clear what they were saying there. And if you don't know what that was reference to, when the Fallout 4 writers were questioned about their storyline, that was their response. But what do I think about this update? Well, honestly, I really don't like the beginning. It could have been done a lot better. It could have been done like New Vegas, where you start slowly and you learn about the environment and everything. The introduction was okay. I mean, I'm still going to argue it could have been done a lot better. Especially if you're not really prepared for the big battle at the end there, where you end up getting attacked by all the Restorators at once and the Deathclaw joins in. I mean, I honestly had no idea that was going to happen, so I'm just fortunate I brought a vampire weapon that kept me healed throughout the entire fight. I mean, I'm not really sure what happens if you actually lose that fight. I'd imagine there's some form of continuation. I really don't want to be the one to find out, but I'm sure somebody's tested it. But once you make it through all that, or, just parkour your way up the rocks at the start and skip the quest altogether, you end up in the open world. So what's that like? And to be completely fair, I have only seen about maybe a quarter of the map so far, but from what I have seen, I am actually enjoying it because I like the fact that there's not enemies all over the map, and there's 50 enemies over there, there's 10 enemies over there, there's a giant Deathclaw over there. Although, to be fair, the Deathclaws definitely being overused. Don't like that, not a fan. But it's nice to see the wasteland is actually a wasteland, and when you look out across the scarred earth there, every time you see an object sticking out or a building still standing, you immediately want to run over and check it out. And when you make it to these locations and it's not crawling with enemies, that is actually very immersive. Because, again, you can't really call it a wasteland if there's 50 scorched over there, there's 20 super mutants over there, and there's like 100 of whatever down the street. That's not a wasteland, that is just full of life. So it's nice to see in this update that if you get to a location, it might actually be just a location, because, well, it's a wasteland. Although, to be fair, I don't know many wastelands that have floating trees all over the place. That one's kind of new. Maybe there's some type of, like, iron and magnetism or something going on there. I don't know. I'm sure there's some type of excuse. But Bethesda bugs aside and a rushed introduction aside, I am enjoying the new update and I'm going to continue playing it. But for now, I'm going to call it here. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.